Hey, hey. And let's see, we can turn the music off. Well, actually, because I love this song a lot, I'm gonna go ahead and let it play. Once I finish the song, then I'll hit the pause button. That's right, wait. Haha! There we go. I was smart, and I muted the stream manager thing so that I am not accidentally picking up my own voice. How you doing, Godrun? I'm doing pretty aight. Yeah. That's right, now I need to switch from stream starting soon to normal. Yes. Now let's see. And this will be the one that I'll be muting. Once I do the other bit. There we are. Wabam. That should be all good. What is KSP? Do tell. Let's see. And I need to sit up. Move this pillow. Move the mouse pad. Move this. Start the 45-minute alarm. I probably should have started a bit ago. Oh, Kerbal Space Program. Oh yeah, I actually know a fair amount about Kerbal Space Program because I watched I watched a few people play it. I don't remember who actually. Yeah, I wonder who the hell I watched play it. Somebody. Water. And let's move the stream manager computer. Well, no, I'll leave it there. Put my hips back. There we go. And now... Yes. Now I should be all set. Cool. Lovely. And then grab the computer here to keep an eye on the stream manager. Whee! Excellent. Cool. Now, move this pillow to support left elbow. And all good now. That should be it. So I made this utterly wacky, unbelievably strange wand build thing. So it basically makes a slug. Observe. You see him? It's a fucking weird little slug. Like, what the hell's with that shit, man? Like, huh? Like, you're seeing that, right? What the fuck? There's another. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna follow it. Like, what? Like, you're seeing this, right? Like, you're seeing that insanity. It does look like a slug cat. Like, I genuinely, I have no understanding of what the fuck. Ay. That is definitely somewhat like that is assuredly the weirdest shit I think I've ever made. Okay. Now this wand... Well, frankly, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put this wand right here. I'm gonna put this guy up in the ceiling for a sec. And bring out one of the wands that I have empty for a reason. Or just things I have empty space on will do, I suppose. Okay. Yeah, frankly, I'm not exactly sure why it's making a bizarre slug cat creature, right? I genuinely don't get it. Like, I thought I was beginning to grasp the spell, but then it did that. And then I was like, I don't think I understand anything anymore. Because it just behaves so fucking strangely, like, I really don't get it, man. Oh, damn it. Oh well, it's fine. Let's put this fella right there. Yeah, I don't really need freezing gaze. Freezing gaze, too many slowdown. Although I'm gonna keep the TNT for giggles. And this plasma beam. Actually, yes. I need to scooch. Scooch. We are scooched. I also need... That's right. I wanted to make a teleporting Nala-based, explodey stuff build. Where it basically spawns an explosive on top of a target. Yeah. With a plasma beam cross to make sure it goes off. I'm also going to put this guy right here. And then put a couple of you guys right there. And the chaotic path. And then we are gonna toss this wand out because we don't need it. Good stuff. Cool. Now that's an interesting as fuck wand, now isn't it? That thing has a hell of a lot of mana recharge and a great mana maximum. Oops, I did not grab it, but that's fine. Trifurcated. Let me see. Yeah, I don't need that many copies of Firebomb. I have a lot of them. What do we have here? Okay. What the fuck does Slithering Path actually do with lightning? That's an interesting question. What? What? Nothing comprehensible or useful. Alright. Yeah. That's all I need off of that one. Now, on to the next. Okay. Explosive projectile. I look forward to messing about with that alongside the prickly spore pod, because I've been wanting to make one of those. Ooh, and if I add piercing, that could be fun. And then I really want to make the summon rock spirits like work in an interesting way. And see if I can add some type of something or other to them to make them work in a way that's more to my liking. Okay. Let's put this feller right here for now. Yeah. And I will deal with it in just a sec. And I'm gonna grab back up this guy. Cool. Because I don't have just yet the teleporting cast, I will do this. Switch you with the trifurcated. Or not, because oh no, there it is. Cool. Prickly spore pod on one. And does it even work with the mist? Let's find out. Evidently not. But that half of the wand works just fine, so that's good. Let's put these guys over here. Okay. Chainsaw. Well, actually, yeah, the chainsaw can go over there with those things. Two and three. And again, this is a 3 right here. So 1. Well, what if I just don't need this at all? 1, 2. And... So, okay, I just need a 4. Which I have. Right there. Cool. 2. Mm-hmm. 3 and 4. This should theoretically work. Except, yes, I need to put that into a package of some kind. I'll also put this Nala here because I might need it. And also this lightning. Because I want to make a very fun, you know, lightning build. Like Palpatine and shit. It'll be great. Excellent. Cool. Let me see. I must make sure to keep an eye on Twitch to make sure the Dunk doesn't go live. Because once he goes live, I will be raiding into him. Because this is a pre-Dunk or Slam stream. Okay. Now, if I instead do this, do a triple, and then make that be the second, and that be the third, and then I put heavy shot, okay, let me see, I'm gonna need another one of you, so I'll grab you up. Now the real question, how much, that's 20 damage? That's 20, that's also 20 damage, okay. This is less Castlist, go ahead and just do this one. But then again, it's a little less likely to make it explode. Hey, 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 welcome on in. Oh, you are quite right. You are very, very correct. This run has been going for quite some time. But yes, welcome back on in. Randall. Oh yeah, I remember you. Randall Manifin. Randall Manifin. Randall Manifin. But yes. And right now I am basically figuring a whole bunch of crap out with this and trying to make sure I can cast all of this the way I would like. Yeah. Do be aware, I did install a inventory mod, so don't be shocked. I did this so I could actually learn as much as I wanted from the entire wand building process. Because I find I would just do a lot of wandering back and forth that I didn't care for. Yeah. It is a pretty great mod, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's great. It's called, like, inventory bags or some shit. It's awesome. I mean, I'll be real with you. It gives you the opportunity to learn a lot faster. Do I intend to use these things forever? Nah. But while I'm doing all this fun shit, right, and trying to figure out a bunch of delightful wand builds, you better bet your buttocks I'm gonna do this, because why not? This is fantastic. It's fun. It's cool. Okay, now let's put this guy back up for a sec. And then, what I want to do is... Exactly, right? Because now, because I have done this, let me show you what the fruits of my labor in terms of wand builds I have figured out. Of course, there is your classic, your ping pong Lumi, and I added a tentacle for giggles. But it's also a freeze melee weapon. Right? Simple stuff. But then, that's not all. I've got this abomination. Now I'm gonna go further away from this wand building area because I don't want to destroy it. And I'm gonna be real. Some of these wand builds that I made, destroy everything. Yeah. See? I'm pretty... Yeah, this is shot 1. And I believe shot 2 does something a little different. Or no, it only does something different if you fire it into open space. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. Yeah, that's right. No, I didn't do it right. Never mind. Because yeah, basically what it is it's a zippy type of I got this. Meteor bomb. So the meteor has attached to it a bunch of... It's got Orbit Larpa, Larpa Explosion, Chain Spell, Larpa Bounce, and these two. However, I think it's quite possible the upwards and downwards Larpa together could be messing with the other Larpas. But I'm gonna test that out right now. Oh, actually, I've actually made several safe Giga and Omega Disc projectile wands. I'll show them to you in just a sec. You're gonna love them. And then I've made a lot of unsafe ones. Yeah, so I can't tell if that's legitimately better or not. I'll figure that out later, though. I'm actually gonna put these back and sort out whether they're good for the wand or not another time. Yes, put this fella back. And now let's find some of my Omega Sawblades. Because I have made a lot of Omega Sawblade wands and Giga Disc wands. Well, this is my cute little machine gun. No, I didn't do that. No, I did. That's a different one, actually. Oh, yeah. And this is actually just a shockingly effective and simple wand. Like, you'd be very surprised, but each one of these is doing at least... So the baseline damage is 50, but all of them are critical hits. Every single time, no matter what. And so, I've got so much crit plus stacked, that at this stage I'm doing about 500 with one energy orb. Yeah, it's pretty fucked up, actually. Exactly. And mind you, this is New Game Plus Plus. This one might be it. No. This one is my... The Sawblade is actually kind of cosmetic, in many regards. Because the Sawblade just detonates this, It's not infinite, but it goes on for a long time. Until I stop with Explosive Detonator. And let me see. Just, come on. Get exploded. You should stop existing now. Come on. Come along now. There we go. And that's why the orbiting arc Lumis are kind of nice. Because not only do they make sure that the thing detonates, I'm really surprised that they survived. That makes this one of my less successful builds. But that's okay. I've got many more things. like this guy. This should theoretically just... I'm not exactly certain what the point of this one is. Yeah, that's right, that's right. I think it's a projectile area teleport. Yeah, with a warp cast. And then it does a bunch of really odd shit, frankly. This is unfinished. This build, but not to worry. I do have some finished and utterly devastating builds. This one is also unfinished. This one is finished for the most part. Yeah. It just kind of evaporates things with a bouncing burst. That kind of just multiplies, and then they all just shred anything anywhere nearby, and they all die. It's a good wand, honestly. And thank you, I'm really glad. Like, one of the ones I'm working on right now is, I agree, it is a really evil homing explosive telly. It's fun. I plan to basically make a thing that... fuck. I forgot what I was saying, but I did remember a very funny wand that I built that I'm so proud of it, TBH. I'm so proud that I want to show everybody. I don't remember. Is this one even functional? Yeah! Sort of. I mean, it blows up stuff. But that's the bare minimum, I guess. Now, this one... This is my hyper-efficient build of... It's always cast copy trail. And it's entirely designed to just make a bunch of meteors, right? And I wanted it to use as few slots as possible because I want it to be hyper-efficient. Yeah, and it actually does extremely well. And it also digs a bit. If I need that, you know. But... let's use it in a more open area where you can really appreciate it. Okay. Here we go. Yeah. And it also gets rid of liquids, which is very nice. But the real weakness of that wand is its short range. But that's okay. I think this one... yeah, I think this one has a bit longer range, but it's still kind of meh in that regard. Why, thank you very much, Labrador, for the follow. Much appreciated. And if anybody's interested... Exactly, right? Because I wanted to make builds that, like, were easy to use for everybody. And, like, for Nightmare and stuff. Because I know a lot of people really struggle with Nightmare, but in my opinion, it's my favorite mode. I love Nightmare. Like, when I saw this game, I knew that I wanted to do Nightmare. Because I saw other people doing Nightmare, I was like, oh my god, this looks like so much fun! It looks so diabolical! Let me see, what actually does this do? Does this do anything? Or is this just lame? I know it's just lame. But thank you so much for the follow, Labrador. And let me see... I think this is it. Is this the Sawblade? No, this is a bouncy burst, I think. Or is it a disc projectile? Oh, yeah, it's a bouncy burst, alright. So the problem with this one, though, is it doesn't always hit. However, when it does hit, nothing survives if it's not immune to projectile damage, basically. And actually, maybe it's been a little bit since I've used my Omega Sawblade wands. This happens every time I try to show off my wands, is that I just can't find them. Something performance issue. Okay. And that's right. This one I plan on making into a diabolical type of, like, wand for the tentacle type wand, but I have yet to figure out all the secrets of Tentacle. Wow. That sure is a lot of worm blood. And I believe this is a homing rock melee build. Yeah, but clearly it does not do the recharge well enough. And this, I do believe, was intended to be a simple, like, infinite damage build of a kind. Yeah. Ah, there's a bad guy. Okay. Let's see. Damn you. Hey! Hey, quit moving! Well, do you see what I meant by that? Yep, said infinite damage. Yeah. Oh, look at that, it worked! I agree, the self-replicating aspect is great. And welcome on in, Meatball. I'm glad to have you. And I am doing alright. Because I decided to postpone my birthday celebration, we're doing that actually tomorrow. So I'm pretty excited about that. That'll be a great deal of fun. Does this thing actually work? Yeah, it does. It does, however, also damage me quite a lot. But that's okay. And this is a much simpler, more efficient homing rock type with a freeze effect. Now this guy. This one's my favorite, like, of the electrical damage wands I've made. Because what it do it simply. It do it easily. It do it without much muss or fuss. There we go. That means I can drink and eat and things. Oh yes. Observe. Kaboom! See? You just make things go away. Oh yeah, I absolutely love homing rock, and it's one of the things that made me want to play the game, because it's so cute, it's so fun. But yes, here's a better look at what this wand is actually doing. It's launching out a bunch of thunder charges, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they're called thunder charges. With explosive projectile, it's got blood magic, large firebolt, and giant firebolt. But if you had a wand that had good enough mana recharge, you wouldn't need most of that. Like the, and better stats. You would not need, the blood magic. So interestingly, you would be fine. Your CPU would be fine, because I actually am almost guaranteed to have a worse PC than you. Mine is still a, what do you call it? It still uses DDR3 RAM. Yeah, we'll just say that. Yeah. Let's see. But we've got far more delightful delights from hell. Does this thing even work, or is this more of a backpack? Yeah, that's a backpack. Now, what exactly... Is this just meant to be a very, very fancy... I see, it's a fancy but entirely failed attempt at a goofy ping-pong Lumi. Oh yes, but this ping-pong Lumi does work. And it's far too fancy. But also, it causes too much slowdown, and thusly I don't use it. Oh! I think this is that aforementioned relatively safe. Yeah. This is the relatively safe, or no, the one with the cosmetic Omega Sawblade. But also, it's pretty safe. See? It basically just stay where it is once it's done. That said, would I recommend you do this, if you don't have, like, explosion immunity and a whole lot of health? No. No, actually, don't do that. Oh, yes, I did. All blood is sand, and most things are worm blood. Mm-hmm. But this is actually my least safe Sawblade. Okay, that's not actually true. This is, like, probably my 4th safest Sawblade build, and it's not very safe. But I do have an actually nearly 100% safe Sawblade build here. Oh, hi, Mr. Kitty Man. How are you doing? Let's see, is this the guy? Maybe. Yeah, because the point of this one was basically, I just want the Sawblade to never move from its starting position. But the reason that one's following me, I believe, is Chain Spell. Most likely. Exactly, yeah. So if I actually remove the Chain Spell, if I'm not mistaken, this one may well just not move. But it does... no, never mind. I'm still doing something wrong. Maybe that's the same one that was following me earlier. Let's just explode them real fast. Because the thing is, I was trying to make a self-replicating Sawblade thing. Oh no, you shifted void. You watered a void liquid? That's pretty bad. And it's true, that one Sawblade do have a mind of its own. Oh yeah. What I love about this is that it just kind of inexorably and slowly goes towards the bad guys. But this, again, is not my safe build. This one is still pretty dangerous and unhinged. And I'm pretty sure I have, like, LARPA Explosion or something on here, but it's fine. Oh, that's right. I forgot. There's the second shot. The second shot is... Or no. I guess they're behind a wand refresh. Or not. I don't know why these things aren't going off. But it's okay. Hi, Mr. Kitty. Oh, you're upset that I don't have a specific spot made for you? Okay, I'll make a little spot. Just for you, Mr. Man. Just for you. Here you go, kitty. Come here. Come on up, Mr. Man. Made a little spot. It's just for you. Indeed, the little kitty's name is Hades. Hades Anubis. Ad block. Mm-hmm. Because, like the ad block protects us all, Hades protects us from evil spirits and the like. Just like Anubis does. Mm-hmm. And this wand is my actually just delete everything wand. It's an extremely effective musical note build, but it's not very exciting or flashy, I wouldn't say. But one of my... let's see, is this the guy? No. Not to worry, I do have it here. I'm just a blind person. Actually, oh, I see. This is my very hyper-effective black hole wand. And it'll go at least as far as the game will load. Oh, and this. I made this yesterday. It's my brand new thing. And, hey kitty, the people in chat say hello. Specifically Randall Manifin, that's right. They say hello. How does that make you feel, Mr. Man? He's looking quizzically, like, huh? People say hello? Excellent. People will know of my greatness. Alrighty. Oh, wait a minute. Wrong. I need to grab this back out because... Oh, wait. Is this the guy? No. That's the older one. Oopsie doops. There we go. Grab that back out. Okay. Now this guy, what are you again? Yeah. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. This is my super energy orb. Hiya! It's more effective than you would think. Not just at deleting soft terrain. But yes, I need to grab this back out because I put it away. Yeah, I think it's this guy. was wrong. But it's fine. That means I must have put these guys over in this category because they were less practical. Which is true, they are less practical. Because, I mean, you're not using Omega Sawblades most of the time because they're practical. You're using it because it's fun, right? What did that guy say? They just said hello, kitty, I promise. Let's... Oh? Ah, here we are. This is a very interesting one, because this one actually has projectile area teleport, and it'll basically just teleport after bad guys indefinitely. So this one is also what I would classify as reasonably safe. So basically, if you cast it and don't, like, go near it, or remain nearby, you'll be fine. But if you remain nearby, eventually there'll be some of those that'll come after you. But, so that's the sort of safe category, I guess, or tier. Now, actually, this is my 100% safe build. It only goes away, and, except for this part, because I don't need, like, mind you, I don't need to be safe, but here's how to make it safe. It's pretty simple. You get rid of LARPA Explosion, like divide by 10, LARPA Explosion. In fact, we just do this. This is all you have to change. Although I would have long distance cast. Yeah. See? That's a lot of slowdown. I'm surprised. But you see, this is also why we have Explosive Detonator, because we make mistakes. Although this one, I feel like maybe that thing was serving a function I do not... Actually, okay. You would also want this guy gone. Ah. Yeah, yeah. So, yeah, you just fire it and forget. And it just goes. It's pretty simple. And then you got the aiming arc to determine where to go. Oh, I think I see. Now it's actually the Omega that's causing the problems. Probably, maybe, I'm not sure. But this liquid vacuum field actually does a lot more than you would expect. But ideally, I would be able to replace the blood to acid with, actually, I'm not sure that's doing me literally any good right now. Let's just do this. Yeah. Yeah, the LARPA Explosion can do some really fucking unhinged things, let me just tell you that. Like, it can do things you would have not expected even remotely possible. Now, so this divide by 10 on this means that this is basic... Oh, I get it. So this is wrapping around a whole bunch. So every time... This divide by 10 is like wrapping to find... I think it goes to the triple spell, maybe? I'm not actually sure about that. But and then it goes and it does it to these 3 projectiles. And then it goes and does it to the Omega. Oh, that's why it lags. Especially once you remove the LARPA Explosion. See? Yeah, this just goes away. Yeah. Yeah. This one's actually safe. So if you, like, were doing anything proactively to stay away from these Sawblades, they would just kill your enemies. And that's it. Yeah, so basically... This is in the A- tier. See? Yep, That's that LARPA Explosion. And that's why... But fortunately, the LARPA Explosion went onto the Giga Sawblade projectiles. So basically what's actually, in all due likelihood, I'm pretty sure that the thing causing the real problems here is... so delicious. I love that. And you see, this is why if you fire this off, you basically want to run very far away. Yes. Now this might actually be one of my more successful self-replicating Sawblade builds. So I'm not going to, let it crash me game. However, I know, right? It's very satisfying. It makes me very happy. So, let me see. What did I want to do? Yes. Yeah, so the Sawblade orbits. At this stage, they're mostly cosmetic, but it's fun. But the thing doing most of the work keeping it away from you is the projectile gravity field. Because this thing, it just attracts projectiles inside of the field towards it. So basically, if you can keep all of your, like, saw blades in that area, it'll never bother you. Or, alternatively, if you divide by 10, or, like, divide by, or just have more than one copy of the projectile gravity field, it's gonna do you a lot of good. Yeah. And this will let it continue longer. The aiming arc will just pick where it goes. Although if I replace that with homing, there is a very good chance it might actually just stay away from me. Let's try. Sadly, there's no nearby enemies. Okay. Now, I'm gonna stand here and hope none of the saw blades hit me. Yeah, this is going good so far. That one would have hit me. And thank you. And this is, of course, only my Mark 3 or 4. Yeah, nope, those still would have hit me. Yep, that means this one is not what I would call the super safe build. Although, I remember my super safe build did still kind of explode after a little while. So maybe this is the one, but I don't think so. I think I had the good sense to add the projectile gravity field to more than one of the things. Because the projectile gravity field really does make a world of difference. Is it this guy? Possibly. No, this one just makes a nigh infinite series of explosions. It also has saw blades. Actually, no, they're not infinite, but they are short. They are not short. Yeah. You gotta have fun with the groceries. I am going to run a single 1-minute ad to get rid of pre-rolls for the time being. But thank you for dropping by. Don't forget to drop a follow if you haven't already. Mm-hmm. Huh. Oh, I agree. You are not wrong in the least. We do be needing that. That is truth. And this is just a self-explosion wand. Okay. Actually, what the fuck is this? Oh. How weird. Interesting. Huh. How terribly ineffective. Well, gosh, I hope you have a great time visiting your friend in Athens. That sounds very exciting. Oh shit, that's right, this was meant to be a summon Tykasova wand spawner and killer. Huh, cool. It doesn't do it very well, but that was its purpose. Cool. But yeah, I hope you have a great time. Okay, put these fellas here. One of you there. A couple of you here. God. Light and leave the red glimmer on this one. Yeah. Let's see. But yeah, I hope you have a fantastic time at the with your friend in Athens. That sounds like a great time. Ooh. That one works very well. Okay. Put this fella right there. Put these two up here. That guy there. This guy here. actually what we'll do, since we're going back to that spot. Here it is. Good stuff. Okay. Split this up for just a bit. Alrighty. Actually, yeah, why don't I optimize that to fire faster? Cool. That'll do just fine. Cool. Doo-doo. Okay. Interesting. Oh. I could probably refit that onto a different one pretty easily. Yeah, like that one. That one would do just fine, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Let's give it a go. Cool, cool. Okay. Let's go ahead and put this speed up over to here. Alrighty. And 3. And 4. Excellent. Yep, that did the job. That did the trick, no doubt. Cool. Okay. Hmm. I think this might be the guy. This might be the guy. Or not. D. It's very good. Okay. Well, that's right. I think this is where that Omega was supposed to go. It is. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Okay. Alrighty. Hmm. Yeah, that's what I thought. This is a backpack of a kind. Alrighty. Oh, I remember now. This guy was meant to investigate increased lifetimes. But I also really don't need Ice Ball. Hmm. Eh, short range homing feels terribly unnecessary. Okay. Okay. That's right. Oh, and now it's almost mana sustained. Woo! Exciting! Yay! Okay. Alright. And I also could probably add some... Ooh! What if? It worked. Yay. That is excellent. Now, what if I also put heavy spread? Yay! I am so thrilled. That is so good, and it works so well. I'm so happy with that. 10 out of 10. Okay. Scooch. Yeah, we're gonna scooch these guys. Excellent. Mm-hmm. Now, put this fella right here. Okay. Put that particular modifier there, and this one here. Because they are really not helping very much. Or is that really? Or at all, really? Yeah. Okay. Actually, yeah, why don't I just pick these back up, and I'll do this experimentation in that holy mountain. Okay. Okay. No, I have no idea. How extend lifetime affects, or increase lifetime, affects lightning. Huh. Does it make it go further? Huh. Fascinating. Let's find out. Okay. Let's remove the prickly spore pod here. Not the prickly spore pod, the other guy. Huh. Interesting. Let's do this. Alrighty. 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's do this. One, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that'll do. Yeah, there we go. And wrap back around. That'll do okay, I think. Maybe, I hope. That'll be better. Just put that light shot up there. Scooch these giant magic missiles over this way. Good, good. Yeah, that'll probably do a little better. Okay. Interesting. What if I fire it a little further? Interesting, that's okay. That works alright. Well, because it's really not doing that well, yeah, I'm just gonna do that probably. It's not that helpful. Okay. Now this, we can do something here. We're gonna need a wand refresh on there though. But then again, this Sawblade should get rid of some of that crap, I think. Okay. Let's do this. Okay. I can't recall. Does this work really well? It sure do. Now what about this guy? And that's right, I need to replace the digging blast with a digging bolt. Otherwise, it won't do what we're hoping. Okay. Interesting wondrous. Whoa. Hee 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 hee. Hee 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 hee. It's so fucking weird, man. What is it doing? It's great, and it's cute, and it's silly, and I love it, but I have questions. Okay. Alrighty. Ah, I see. You are where I put some of these crit on oil. This doesn't work inside the add trigger, so I need to move that. Do that? Okay, if I do this, this should enable the sufficient amount of the things. Okay. Yeah, this. Cool. Alrighty. Well, actually, why bother with this fucking bouncing burst, realistically? Yeah, it's fine. Can just do this. If I put the heavy shot there, that should be nice. Rather than the ducks. Make it one of these guys. Bang. What happened? Meh. It's fine. Let's put this guy right here for a sec. Because this is a fully upgraded wand of swiftness. I'd like to make good use of it. Mm-hmm. Good, good. Let's do a divide by 3 on the crit on oil. Let's get rid of this bouncy burst, actually. Put this guy here. Now what does this do? Wow. That's a big explosion. Damn, son. Let's remove this for just a sec. And actually, why don't I instead do this for a moment? It's a lot less slowdown. What if I scooch this way the hell over here? I do this. So this is a long distance casted. What if I wanted to give it more range? I really do need a bigger multicast. Okay. This guy will do. A triple. Actually, yeah, let's do that. Okay, yes, and also this digging bolt. I need to put that on the other thing. I think this one should work just fine. Yeah. Hee hee. Yeah, if this has an add mana, this works way the hell better. Good stuff. Is this the replicating ducks? Maybe. I don't remember. Let's find out. And this, yeah, that's right, this never works. One. One, two. Okay. Yeah, this thing's all wrong. This thing is all sorts of screwed up. Yeah, I need to fix this. Okay. Well, I'm glad to see that's working. So yeah, this thing needs a lot of work. It's worth all of that work, but it needs a lot of work. Yeah. It's a nice enough one, but it's not great. Let's see what the hell this thing is. I see. Okay. Ooh, linear arc. Here's that add mana that I need. Add mana right there. Here's an idea. What if I scooch? Let's try scooching most everything over. Okay. And then let's do this. Okay. That ought to fix it. Or not. Oh, it doesn't have enough mana? Really? Oh yeah, definitely not. However, now it should be enough. What the hell? Ah, what the hell? 1, 2. I see, it needs a second chainsaw. Okay. Oh, it's right there. Cool. Let's go ahead and do this. Triple. 1 and 2. And 1, 2, and 3. Alright, that does the trick. Okay. Good stuff. Alrighty. Let's toss the spells I'm unlikely to use over here. Good, good. Okay. Let's see, what do we want to do here? No, random damage wouldn't be terrible here. So, 1... 1, 2, and that's right, this needs to go to a different one. And 3. Holy shit. That's pretty good. Now, which one needed the digging bolt? Huh. It was this one. Okay. Well, bam. Now, why did I give this light shot? I have no fucking idea. Maybe it was, in fact, for this ball lightning here. That's kind of nice. How many times can it fire in a row? Fire twice. That's pretty alright. Okay. Okay. So now all of these should apply to all of them. Cannot tell if that's better or not. And let's scooch this feller over. Interesting. Whoa. Yeah, that's a pretty big explosion. That's pretty good. Good stuff. Okay. What a really nice wand, honestly. Okay. 750 mana max. Yeah, this is very good. Electricity. This guy. I do not want Sawblade Orbit this time. Okay. Yeah, let's do ad timer. Hee. Yeah. Before I do that, let's put a double. So with the ad timer, let's do a triple. Yeah. Okay. A little digging blast, a little spark bolt, and a little chain. No, actually, yeah. Flip flop those. Wow. It's pretty cool. Ooh, much better. I am very pleased with that one. It's a bit silly, but I do like it. Like, did it not explode? No. No, it did not. Hmm. Well, I mean, that's just a strict upgrade then. Ah. Hee hee. Okay. Actually, now let's put this Sawblade over there instead. Cool. Good stuff. Let me put this one here. Okay. Yeah. Now we do this. Because I don't want to use the heavy shot there, we're going to do that instead. And I like that this does not destroy terrain, frankly. Yeah. Now let's finally, at long last, make some type of strange triplicate build. What? I do not understand. This always casts circle shielding. It's fucking this up in ways I could never have imagined. Yeah, frankly, I was unprepared for such fuckery. Golly, that's wacky. That's fine though. Okay. We shall put these guys over. Yeah. And then I am not sure what I want to do with this particular guy, but I want to do something fun. I might try to make it my 100% safe. Actually, that is what I will do. I will make my 100% safe Omega Sawblade build. I will put the octuple on there. Excellent. Anti-gravity. In which case I can live with the heavy shot over here. Full on floating arc. Full on horizontal path. Yeah. I'll set this one right just up here. Now let's see if I can find... Here we go. I have found. And you will also be at the end here. And yes. Wait, no. Projectile transmutation field. I don't want that. No. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I need to scooch. I must scooch these guys over. Octuple. Yeah. Ooh, this could be fun. Nah, that's too much mana. Ooh. This one will be fine with that mana cost. Hell yeah. Ah, I see. It needs to hit something. Eh, whatevs. Okay. Let me see here. 4, 5, 6. Okay. And then the last, most important, and primary damage delivery thingamabob. Okay. This. Okay. Now, I will need to go outside the Holy Mountain in order to test this. I also will be moving that there so that I can add mana to it. Okay. Not this one. Okay. Yeah. What all we got here? Oh, yeah, this one is not working correctly. I need to do a add to get rid of the pre-rolls real quick. Forgive me, y'all. There we are. Yeah, I don't think that's working correctly. Well, I might as well give it a chance. Well, that is not at all visible as to whether it's working or not. Shit. I figure out later. Huh. I can also put chain spell there. Now, if I do that, and then put the electric arc, how does that work? Will they count as valid projectiles? I somehow doubt it, but maybe. Huh. I sincerely am wholly unable to tell. Damn. Well, I suppose I best fix that if I want to be able to tell. Although I do kind of like the way the wand is now, so I don't really need to add the electric component into it. I wonder if it would work if I did that. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now, let's try this out. It should work now. Okay. Ooh! It's working just as I had hoped. Okay. So realistically, I just need the one add mana, and that will solve that one problem. And this guy will be perfect. Oh, there it is. Lovely. Well done. Hee-hee. Okay. So really it's only got the one... So I'm not sure it needs more than one wand. Well, actually what I could do is I could just add a bit more like that. Interesting. Maybe this requires long distance cast to function. Wait, what now? Oh, I see. That's the lack of mana. Yeah, I don't think this could afford such a thing. suppose I could just put it all inside of a spark bullet trigger, and this would basically resolve all of these problems. Might as well. Although before I do that, I would like to test it on that bad guy over there. How are these guys? These guys will suffice. Hee hee. That electricity's not helping very much, but I'm kind of okay with that. Go ahead and put the... Well, actually, that's right. I wanted a spark bullet trigger. Hey, hey, hey! Oh, so as soon as I find a spark bolt with trigger, I can show you something brand new. Or actually, you know what? This magic bolt with trigger will do just fine. Because I was able to do... Oh! I'm gonna leave this particular multicast wand out because it's great. It's definitely gonna help with all of the wand crafting. Yeah. Here you are. Grab you up, and then observe. Well, actually, that's an awful lot of mana. I'm not sure I can afford the mana. Let's do that real quick. I might be able to... Because this is a razor-thin margin kind of wand. Well, I'll show you what's in the payload real fast. It is it's actually a pretty darn safe variety of the Omega Sawblade, because the main thing that makes Omega Sawblade safe to work with, there's two ways to go about it in large. Okay, there's many, but two of the best ways, in my opinion, are one, projectile gravity field, but that's a lot more rare than the second one, horizontal path. Because horizontal path locks it in whatever, like, Y coordinate that it activates at, right? So now that it's locked at that Y coordinate, you just basically get the fuck out the way and you're fine. Right, you see? Let me see if I can... Let's remove something that makes this safer. Actually, I don't know. I can't figure anything out to move at this stage, but even if it was trying to home in on me, it would fail because it's more or less like until it basically adds this really strong anchoring force to the x-axis, to its y-coordinate position. Yeah. That's what horizontal path does. It doesn't say any of that. Just as forces a projectile on a horizontal path. I think there are ways to overcome it, but it might also just be so strong as to prevent it entirely. It's pretty damn useful. So if you really want it, you could just do that. You could add a second one. And now look at that. There's no making it fuck with you. But because of the orbiting arc, it has changed its trajectory and y coordinate somewhat. You see? Because the orbiting arc makes it like rotate around us wherever you cast it. Yeah. However, I do kind of like it with the two horizontal paths because it's more. It seems like it's making better use of the electricity. Unsure. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. So, because Omega Sawblade is only as dangerous as you make it, right? Like, it's an inherently dangerous spell, but if you just attach a few modifiers to it, it's... Exactly. Now, the thing that makes it rotate around me is primarily all my projectile repulsion fields. However, this one, that's not really coming into play even a little bit. It's still very slowly coming towards me. Except now it's decided that it doesn't want to anymore. Because the Omega Sawblade always has slight, very slight, player homing. Oh, that's not quite. Caster homing. Whoever cast it. So if you hand it to an enemy, one with Omega Sawblade on it, it will usually home in on that enemy and kill them. That is, if it doesn't kill you first. But yeah. But my personal favorite way to make Omega Sawblade work safer is orbiting arc. Because it gives you a much, much higher degree of control. I will show you. See? Now, it's just over there. It's nowhere near you. Right? Exactly. And you don't really need to do anything except maybe be a little mindful of where it is, right? Now, your other option is something like Nala. I find that this is a bit of a fuck-up option, in a lot of ways. Oh, welcome back on in, Schlifu. So, I will show. See? It just ends, right? Oh wait, wrong thing. That's from, that was a different cast. But yes. See, it just ends if you add knowledge to it. Now, I don't like that. It's lackluster, it doesn't do near as much damage, and you don't get everything out of the Omega Sawblade that you both want and may very well need, especially in Nightmare mode, where it's actually pretty likely that you're gonna need Omega Sawblade. Because Omega Sawblade does a lot of damage. And if there's one thing you need in Nightmare mode, it's a lot of damage. And if you can do that relatively safely, right, like homing plasma beams and stuff like that, it's worthwhile to do so, even if it is a bit dangerous. And that is truly the key to Nightmare mode, is like figuring out how to do that shit, right? Now, you see, if you'd made that the mistake I just made, which was I fired the second Omega Sawblade in the wand with no modifiers, yeah, it's gonna try to kill you. But that is, of course, why when experimenting with ridiculous ones like this, explosive detonator is the way. And just so y'all know, because I didn't know this, explosive detonator here does not spawn in hell. Your best bet is parallel world travel with the eye rooms, or normal Holy Mountain spells. Huh. Oh, you mean just a lot of damage, you mean? Barrier spell, warp cast, a bunch of divide bys. Oh. I like that. That sounds like fun. I like that. That's pretty cool. That would work really well, yeah. Also, this is an extremely funny way to end another form of explosive detonator, really. Spells to Giga Sawblades, that is. But yeah, now I have more or less completed this particular wand, which I'm pretty pleased with it. I'm gonna go ahead and put it. Is it? You know what? It is. It is good enough to go in the 1 category. I will grab this guy out, though. I require one of these. Okay. That's another potential infinite damage wand. Actually, yeah, what the fuck's this one? I have no idea. Which one? This one? This one might well just straight be a fucking backpack. But this one? This one's actually very interesting, if you ask me. Yeah, oh, this bottom one? This is it's basically a mostly safe backpack. It can fire like 4 times before it starts causing you issues. But yeah, it's mostly just a backpack wand here, but I construct most of my backpack wands to be in like spell clusters of like things I might use together. It helps me keep track of things. Because I want to make a deadly heal wisp at some stage soon, but not just yet. But essentially, let's see. But this guy, this fella here is very fun. It's a silly little guy. It's both a bouncing burst wand and a propane fuck shit up wand. Oh, wait a minute. Ooh. I have a fun, diabolical idea. Thoroughly diabolical, let me tell you. Let's hope to goodness that works, so I don't have to scooch all those things again. Now, everything in the wand has the divide by 4 accelerative homing. Including the propane tanks. So now, not only does it have a bouncing burst that will accelerate towards the bad guys, It's also got a bunch of propane tanks. Let's go scooch into here. Ah, here's some bad guys. Yeah. Hey, quit it. Oh, that is what I feared. Okay, here's what I do. I didn't want to do it this way, but I am willing to. I'm willing to do these things for art. Now, the real question is, wow, that's an awful lot of propane tanks. I actually did not expect there to be that many propane tank explosions. I'm also wondering where the hell the bouncing burst thing went. There it is. There it is. Let's see. Can it one-shot him? Maybe? Because heart mages are extremely tanky to projectile damage. Is it gonna get him? It's definitely going slow. Oh yes, the propane tanks, they are quite a lot of damage. They're a valid worry, right? I'm not gonna tell you you're wrong there. So 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Realistically, I need to switch this out with another chainsaw. I think that would allow me to fire it multiple times. Let's try. Okay. Well, bam. Yeah, that's a lot better, actually. That is so much fucking freezing vapor. Boink. Okay, so it does kill most things, it's just the heart mage. Good to know. Exactly, yeah, and that's kind of like part of the point of this run as well, is a relatively low pressure run to like really get a pretty thorough grasp of Noita's mechanics. Because I would very much like to understand Noita's mechanics more thoroughly than I currently do. Because there's quite a few things that are really hard to grasp. Now, I'll put this one away, because, Then again, maybe I should. Go ahead and scooch. Scooch this back. Okay. There. 4. Okay, that'll do it. And yeah. And this will also ensure that the propane tanks detonate. Hell yeah. Wait, theoretically. No, I'm not gonna do it that way. Meh. Yeah. Yeah. Whoa! Exciting. This one is now functional. Now, the fuck's this? Oh! Now, it's not... This one I don't think is entirely online. Yeah, no. It's got too much of the things. Castaway and recharge and shit. Let's see. Octuple. So it's got to divide by 10 on linear arc to do heinous amounts of damage. To divide by 3 on the critical on wet to do even further. Very heinous quantities of damage. Actually, here's what I'm gonna do. Actually, no, wait. I do kind of... Actually, wait. No, I know what I need. It's the heavy shot. Then put that there. No, wait. Divide by 200 linear arc. Ooh. And it's... Okay, it's still got a heinous quantity of castaway. But that is a great improvement. Actually, is it the recharge time? Might be the recharge time, actually. Okay. Eight. 1, 2, 3. No, wait. 1 and 2. Oh! I am missing one. I know what to do. One of you. This may fix it. So that's casted. Okay, that's almost there. So, if I replace one of these guys, that will probably do the trick. Yeah, I'm gonna run one ad real fast. Be right back. Just a 1-minute ad. Okay. I do this. Okay. Let's do that. What if I do this? Will this be enough? Well, bam! Oops. So 1. Okay, no, it's not enough. In that instance, what I obviously need... Ah! Is more of you guys. So it's still castaway. Suppose theoretically, though, since the whole point of this wand is one gigantic explosion, I could just go all in on that. And go for like the projectile weakening. I'm not sure though whether that's the right call. Actually, here's an idea. This may help a gigantic amount. Well, actually, wait, this might do it. No, definitely not. Okay. Well, really, I'm not exactly sure if that's applying. Let's find out. Let's go over to the statue. Is that 872 is what it'd say? 872 or something like that. Or 670? 67. Okay, so it's not currently applying. Good to know. Let's try it this way. Oh wow, that's definitely applying it more. Oops, I did not want to bounce like that. So I do need to do... Oh, I think I have an idea. Maybe if I add some decelerating to this. Huh. Shit. Yeah, this is not the simplest thing to figure out. Okay. Let's see, what else do we have here? Okay. I think something with, like, yeah, one of these scatter spells might well do the trick here. Maybe. I'll need to do it a little bit differently. Oh, wait a minute. That'll be 8, or 7 rather. And if I get rid of this, 1, 2, and 3. It's still bouncing. Actually, how do I impart less momentum? No, that ain't gonna work. And thank you very much, Randall Manifin. Well, I hope you have a lot of fun. Rock and roll. Feel free to come back by and ask any questions so we can be confused together. Or share anything you learn, as the case may be. Okay, maybe if I add Nala? Maybe? I'm not very, optimistic on that one. Oh? Interesting. I think that was 4 digits? Maybe. Unsure. Okay. Okay. Oh, I see. It's a forecast. You've almost gotten rid of that. Good to know. Okay. So this one has a bunch of great velocity and trajectory modifiers. Okay. Let's see, what do we have here? Here. Okay. Alright. Because this is also just a great wand in general, we're gonna use it. It only needs 1 gravity. Give it a triple. Do not need true orbit on this one. I do need orbiting arc. LARPA explosion. I do not want a delayed spell. I don't need that. Okay. And then I can do the add timer. And this shall be awesome. Put the triple there. And then, ooh, this is nasty. And the chain spell also goes here. Yeah. Or I could be a lot more sensible and conservative about this wand. And not do the Omega. Yeah. Let's see. Then I can also put this on here. Yeah. That's a bit too much, man. Can certainly live without it. Okay. Alright. Scoocheroo. Yeah. And then that ought to help everything wrap. Now, let's go out of the Holy Mountain to test it. Woo! It is very horizontal. What if I swap out one of the anti-grav for gravity? What? Stop that. Oh, fuck. Okay, very good, very good. I forgot that the LARPA explosion would do what it says on the tin. go ahead and put this guy away for the time being. Let's see about this one. Okay. Odd. Very odd. Okay. Huh. Oh shit, Dunker Slam is live. Time to raid. Thanks for joining me, everybody. And now I'm gonna raid Dunker Slam. Thanks for joining me for the pre-dunk raid. And I'll see y'all later.